Welcome back to the community, everybody, and thanks for being part of it. I really appreciate it. When you get time, please check out the website and send in your photos for the members ride section, and if possible, a donation to help keep the channel going. It truly helps, and I appreciate those who have donated and who have subscribed. Today, if you remember the Fastback I was checking out, we're going to go ahead and take a look at it again. I thought you'd like to take a ride. I try to share it on my adventures, and the reason being, as you can see, what kind of made me nervous is the beam was rotted out, and it was pretty bad. I'd like to buy the car and start lining them up and start restoring them left and right. However, I'm going to go back. We're going to pull the gas tank. I got my tools with me. It don't take long. And check the frame head. With the beam rotted that bad, I'm a little concerned about the frame head. If the frame head's good, we're bringing her home. So let's go take a look. I'll see you in a couple seconds when I get there. Okay, so here we are. We just got here. There she is over there. So we're going to go ahead and jack it up and pull the gas tank and check the frame head out. And maybe this will help some people that need to know how a gas tank comes out of a Type 3 Fastback, or very similar to the Beetles and everything also. So let me get my tools out and I'll meet you over at the car. Okay, I'm going to go ahead, pop inside the car in the glove box and pop the trunk open. Now on these, you also have a lever here just like you do on the Beetles, although I like the way this one's set up a little bit better. This one here, the lever you pull down, but it's not like riveted onto the cardboard where it would fall apart, so I actually like these a lot better. I have an idea for bamboo on the roof of this if it works out. So, all right, enough of that. Let me get on the beam. Should be a little lever. I'm not familiar with these as much. There it is. Okay. We have our cardboard insert. Okay, now you remember how bad this was rotted, but I ain't worried about this. I know I can fix that. So we gotta brush some rust out of the way and some wiring so we can get to the bolts there. They look 13 millimeter to me. We have the wire on the float, which has been on there forever. There we go. Okay, that's just a vent line. Pretty basic. Okay, let me get my speed gun. We'll zip these off. I'll take this off and we'll lift it out of the way and start checking it out. Give me 1 second. All right, let's loosen this Phillips up on that clamp. It's been on there a very long time. It's obvious. There we go. This is probably gonna need to be cut, but I'll lift the tank up first. See if I can break it loose. All right, we have our 4 13 millimeter bolts. This Milwaukee gun sure comes in handy. Okay, 2 more over here. You think I'd use this gun more in the garage, and I don't. Make sure you don't lose your washer, and do not lose these clamps. You don't want to do that. Okay. I don't know, everything is dry rotted with the hoses, so it's not a big deal if something rips or tears. There's no gas in it, so I'm trying to not ruin the wiring. There we go. And I got one underneath. This one might come right off because they're old, like that. Okay. Oh, forgot about this one. There we go. Okay. Let's take a look here. Let me put my glasses on. It's pretty crusty. Okay. Trying to see. This is way different than a Beetle, but the frame head don't look that bad. It's really, really hard to see it. Huh. Can't tell. I mean, that's rotted during the firewall, but I knew that already. It looks all solid in here. It's all solid around here. Looks like this has to come off. That's kind of rotted here, I think, but I'll jack it up and check it. Because these bolts that go up through here got to come out. And I'll guarantee they wouldn't come out very easily. That, of course, is a nut and bolt, so that would come right off. Wow, these are way different than what I'm used to seeing. So, the bracket would have to come off here, and then a beam comes out. Oddly enough, the frame head does look solid on it. It really, really does. So I'm going to jack it up, and then we'll go underneath and take a peek. So give me 1 second. Okay, folks, it's sad because when I'm looking at the frame head itself is solid. It really is. Getting these bolts out, the one that goes into the frame head probably wouldn't be delightful to do, but it is what it is. That's not my concern, though. Could I handle that with the frame head nut? Probably. But what I'm running into is the rot is worse than I thought. When you look, this is all very thin where the body mount is, like paper thin. And then when you look up in here, okay, watch the bumper when I lift it up and down the brackets. There's literally nothing there. That all needs rebuilt over here. It's literally just beat. I am so bummed out. I really am. I really thought it was going to be a little more solid at the front. I was hoping it was just a beam, but it's looking pretty bad. This is something I'll have to think over, because even where these body mounts are, it's all rotted out. I'm not saying it's not fixable, because anything is. I'm just saying that it might be more than I want to chew on. Although it's going to be hard for me to walk away from this. We don't have very many Type 3s near us. I mean, but it does look like the frame head's good. Believe it or not, I'm shocked. I thought it would be shot, to be honest with you. I can't get my jack under it to get it up in the air, but I can see under there. And I'm going to send the phone under in a few minutes to spot, you know, what it looks like. But going to have to think it over, but it's definitely going to need some pretty serious work at the front. The body mounts are all rotted out. So, and I don't know what all they sell for these. I'm going to have to look online. So, okay, let's zip the gas tank back in, because I don't want to be, you know, rude. And I'll go ahead and, I don't know, I'm just a little bummed out. That's all. I really wanted it to be better, because I think it would make a really, really great car, especially for Heather. So, all right, give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay, as you could tell, I'm a little bummed out. I'm going to send the phone underneath and check the frame head under there. I am going to go ahead, though, and go home and look up and see what panels they sell for these. I don't think they do. But if they do sell some front panels, I still might be on the bus with it. So let me see what I can find out. And sorry, I'm a little down. I really wanted this to be good. So, okay, I'll see you tomorrow night on chat. Thanks for being part of the group. We'll be back.